78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. So, man, after all these years, everything I've been trying to tell y'all has finally been revealed. Ryan Garcia is not a superstar. Yes, the kid can fight a little bit. Yes, the kid does have some fans, but he's not a superstar. This has been a sham the entire time. I've been the only one telling y'all this for years. Going back 3-4 years, I've been telling y'all this kid is not who they tell y'all he is. Ryan Garcia has a big following on Instagram. Now, how do you get that? How does that translate into dollars for Ryan Garcia? I kept telling people, show me on the pay-per-view revenue. If this kid is such a big star, why isn't Golden Boy in the zone putting him on pay-per-view? Surely he can sell 300,000, 200,000 pay-per-view buys, and that's enough to put him on pay-per-view. If he can sell that. But the truth of the matter is he can't. So they hyped him up and told you he was a superstar, right? Now, I'm going to get to the point in a minute. But they hyped this kid up and made you think he was a superstar, right? They attached him to Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank Davis and PBC obliged them. They participated in the hyping and building of Ryan Garcia. This kid was never who they told you he was, right? Instead, they focused on the kid's looks and popularity, right? And Bernard Hopkins, people like Bernard Hopkins, the bathroom man, was back. If you look at old interviews, he was calling this kid handsome and good looking and using words like heartthrob to describe Ryan Garcia, a boxer. Not only was Bernard Hopkins doing this, so was Oscar De La Hoya, so was guys on the zone like what's the commentator, the Latin Snake, I forgot his name, Sergio Mora. He was doing stuff. Look at this guy. I mean, this kid got all the looks, man. What are you talking about, the looks, man? We're talking about boxing. But this is what they did. And fans, ignorant fans, bought into it. Ignorant fans, and even some fighters, started to say stuff like, well, Ryan's a superstar. Well, I know Ryan's a star. They just started saying this with no proof. With no proof at all. And I'm like, bro, where is the receipts? How is everybody buying into this lie? Right? But anyway, let's get to the smoke. Ryan Garcia finally fights Gervonta Tank Davis. It's an interesting fight. Gervonta Davis is already a proven pay-per-view star. And Ryan had fans. They just wasn't interested in seeing him fight. But it was a good promotion by Showtime. And they contacted, they had these guys co-promote with a lot of social media influencers and stuff like that. And they got a lot of the casual fans involved to come and watch the fight. So the fight did 1.3 million pay-per-view buys, right? Which I knew it would do well. But then what happens? Ryan Garcia tries to take that loss, because he lost the fight, but he tries to take that momentum and act like he contributed all these hundreds of thousands of pay-per-view buys to the fight, and he's trying to take that and become the A side against everybody he fights, right? And I knew he would do this. This is why I didn't want him to get the fight, right? This guy never won a title, nothing, but he wants to be A side over everybody. So what Ryan does is he fights Oscar Duarte, okay? Now, this is his first fight off of Tank Davis, right? If he's a superstar, surely the fans are going to come out and check him out, right? These are the receipts, ladies and gentlemen. These are the numbers that he did. Just Golden Boy Promotions. The Live Gate did $1 million at the Live Gate. Right? That's nothing to sneeze at, but that's definitely not superstar status, okay? That's not superstar status the way this guy's talking, right? They gave away plenty comps. You know what I mean? This is not superstar numbers for Ryan Garcia, right? Now Devin Haney did about with him versus Regis did what 1.8, 1.7, somewhere in that range, 1.8, 1.7 million dollars at the gate. Okay, so that's. If everybody wants to act like Devin Haney and Regis was some flop or something like this, but they did about $800,000 more than you at the gate. and Ryan's supposed to be this big star. You know, black fighters are supposed to be the guys that don't sell. You know, they're boring and all this stuff. But you got Ryan and Oscar Duarte, two Latino fighters, and they did 800,000 less than Devin Haney and Regis. See, there's a scam, ladies and gentlemen, that you all been sold, and that you've been sold this lie. And anybody that tells you and repeats this lie, you shouldn't listen to anything they got to say about boxing. Right? See, the lie has people like Subriel Matisse. Subriel Matisse, a guy who's done nothing, is out here talking about he's a bigger draw, a bigger star than Devin Haney because he's Latino. That's what he says. Now, I didn't even do a video about it because it was so ridiculous. But Subriel Matisse, the 140-pound IBF champion, says he's a bigger star than Devin Haney because he's Latino. Now, how ridiculous is that? But see, the reason why guys think this is because the people who want to duck Devin Haney are doing it in favor of Latino fighters. See, this is what they do. Guys like Gervonta Tank Davis, guys like Leonard Ellaby, and this is what they do is, oh, Devin Haney ain't done nothing. Devin Haney ain't no star. Devin Haney ain't this and that. And then they turn around and fight Latino guys, uplifting them, gassing them up. Because Tank them is fighting them because they think they easy work. Tank like fighting flat-footed guys. He think they easy work. But at the same time, he gassing them, acting like these guys are the big stars of boxing. And there ain't no money in fighting black dudes. And black people take this lie and spread it and go with it. It's ridiculous. Black fighters take this nonsense and black fans take this stuff and run with it. And we regurgitate the same mess. This is why. And it's a shame. It really is. But I'm glad the truth is finally coming out. Ryan Garcia is not a mega star, right? Yeah, he's one of the young stars of boxing. Sure, I give him that. But he's not some superstar to be running around here talking about he the A-side. He's not the A-side over Devin Haney. You can forget about that. Devin Haney's a former undisputed champion, okay? Right? He's a current champion at 140. He's undefeated. He done sold out his hometown. He's had 2 successful pay-per-views. What is Ryan Garcia? His only pay-per-view he's been on is the one with Tank. And he's trying to ride that till the wheels fall off and act like he had something to do with all these pay-per-views. Listen, Ryan, if you had anything to do with those pay-per-views, they would have you on pay-per-view right now. They would have you on pay-per-view right now. If they thought you could sell 300,000 pay-per-views, they would have you on the zone pay-per-view right now. But you can't get the fans to really. Nobody believes in Ryan Garcia. He changes his mind every other day, right? Changes his mind every other day. He just announced him and Rolly gonna be fighting. How are you announcing a fight with you and Rolly when you haven't signed any contract? This is what I'm saying, bro. This is why they tell fighters to stay in their lane. Let their managers and promoters do the talking. This is ridiculous to come out and announce on your page and humiliate yourself like this. Talking about you and Rolly fighting, it's a done deal, it's official for April 20th, and you haven't signed any contracts to fight Rolly. What's wrong with this guy? Now you want to say, oh, well, that's what I was told. Dude, get out. Can't nobody tell you nothing. If you're a real businessman, can't nobody tell you to announce nothing if you ain't signed no paperwork. That's totally irresponsible. It shows a lack of maturity and a lack of business sense on Ryan Garcia's part. And it's embarrassing. He's embarrassing himself, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I know he's trying to sign with Mayweather Promotions or PBC after his deal is up with Golden Boy. But Golden Boy is going to try to get him beat before then, and that's why Ryan doesn't want to fight Devin Haney. He doesn't want to fight Devin Haney right now because Ryan knows he can't beat Devin Haney. Everybody knows he can't beat Devin Haney, and it's embarrassing. Now Ryan's out here talking about he wants the winner of Rolly versus Isaac Cruz. How embarrassing, man. I mean, how humiliating is that? First they drag you along and pretend like they're going to fight you. Whole time they're going to fight each other. They just want to stop you from getting money and fighting Devin Haney. Now you're talking about you want the winner. I mean, this guy is pathetic. This is really a pathetic act, pathetic move from Ryan Garcia. But anyway, the numbers are out there. The guy is not a superstar. I've been telling y'all this for years. Now y'all finally see. All right, but I'm sure y'all have some type of excuse. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button on the way out. We're up out of here, though. Deuces.